Alright guys, I hope everybody's doing well out there. Hey, this is a video that I was really excited and really waiting on to get done. I was waiting on all these different things to arrive to me in the mail, and I thought this would really be a good video because I get so many questions all the time. People wanting to know, hey, what do you think I should do to my Glock? Or what about this add-on or that add-on? And yeah, you know what? There's a lot of different things you can do and a lot of good things you can do. I don't do too much internally. We'll talk about that. There is a little bit I do internally, but there's a lot of cosmetic things you can do to a Glock, and it won't in any way, shape, or form interfere with the performance of how a Glock runs. So let's just go over what I'm going to do to this. And in my opinion, these four things are what will really, these four add-ons will really make your Glock rock, literally. This is really good stuff to use. Now, I've used all of this before, everything on the table. But I'm going to show you this, and then I'll put everything on the gun, and we'll come back on film, and I'll let you see what it looks like. First of all, these are only going to be good for the baby Glocks, the 26, the 27, you know, the small Glocks. These gap floor plates, they lock your fingers in. I'll demonstrate that after it's on the gun. But these are what I love on this. This will be removed, this mag extension, and this will be put on, and I'll show you guys why this is so beneficial and why I like it so much. It helps with drawing, it helps with grip, it helps with accuracy, in my opinion, everything like that. So, okay, the next thing to do to your Glock would be a Talon Grip. Now, I'm going to go with the Talon Rubber Grip because the sandpaper is really good for grip, but for me, carrying the sandpaper, it touches my skin, and it just will scratch my skin up till it bleeds, literally. I've done it before, trust me. So the rubber Talon Grip is going to go on there, and I'll show you that when that's done. The Ghost Edge 3.5 pound trigger connector. Now, in my opinion, this is probably the best trigger connector aftermarket that I've ever tried on a Glock. It literally makes that much of a difference when you put this on. It's the shape of the shoulder. You can look into this online. I'm not going to do a research video on it, or I'm not going to do a detailed video about it right now. Just basically the design and the shape of it's different. It removes the wall, the trigger wall that you hit. Makes a nice pull. It only reduces the pull about 1 pound, so you're still going to have about a 4.5 pound trigger pull. So yes, it is for self-defense, just like it says, and can be used as such. This isn't no hair trigger. It's not anything that, you know, is going to get you in trouble. It's only about 1 pound lighter. It just makes a trigger pull more consistent. It removes the wall, and I love the Ghost Edge 3.5 pound connector. Okay, the final thing, and one of the sights that I love the most. I like a lot of sights. I've got Trijicon HDs on Glocks, but I love these XS Big Dot night sights, especially on these smaller guns. And I'm going to install these. I got a brand new fresh set here. And now what's going to happen is I'm going to put everything on this gun. So you can take a look at it now, see what it looks like. And after I put everything on the gun, I'll turn the camera back on, and we'll talk about why these add-ons are so beneficial. All right, guys. This G26 is good to go now. I got everything on there that came in the mail. And everything, guys, is pretty easy and straightforward to do. Everything I did to this gun, you can easily do at home. I have a video you can reference, a step-by-step, up-close HD detail of putting on XS Big Dot night sights. I mean, like every single step of the way. I have a video, a Glock detail strip video, so you can put in the 3.5 pound edge connector. And I don't have a Talon Grip video up, but there's tons of those around. So everything I've done here you can do. I have magazine disassembly videos, so you can put on the GAP floor plate. Just everything I've got up on my channel, you can just look it up under my name. So let's talk about what I did to this. Well, as you see here, of course, I put on the Talon Grip. This is a really good grip. I used the heat gun after I put it on as per instructions. So you want to put it on and get it where you want it, and then put some heat to it. I hold the heat gun kind of far away and have my hand there so I can feel the heat. And then you want to keep forming it into the grip of the Glock after you heat it for a little bit with the heat gun. Directions say it should be like a warm cup of coffee. So that was that. Big Dot night sights. Guys, I love these sights, as you probably know. And this came out really good. Really nice, straight and true. There we go. So all you do is put that big golf ball on the rear post, and you're good to go. These sights work really well for me. Okay, the other thing I did was I put in a 3.5 pound Ghost Edge connector, and while I had all those parts out, I did a 25-cent trigger job with a Dremel. I just very lightly on low speed put a high polish on all the parts that touch. The 3.5 pound Ghost connector already has a nickel plating on it. It's very high polished. You don't have to polish the 3.5 pound Ghost connector. It's already plated, and it's very, very smooth and very, very polished when it comes. But the other parts that touch, I did do a trigger job on those. So let me show you what the trigger's like now. Okay, here we go. This trigger's very nice now, guys. It might be a pound lower than the factory trigger, but it's very nice. So here we go. Here's the take-up. There is no wall or bump anymore. Some of you may like that, some may not, but I do. Here it goes. Yeah, I like the trigger. Here's the reset. I like the trigger a lot like that. Okay, so the last thing I did, guys, the fourth thing, was the GAP floor plate. I've known about these for quite a few years now, and these are all I'll run on a baby Glock. What this does here is it locks your fingers in, and you can feel it on the bottom of your finger. It gives you a more secure grip, and it gives you a more steady hold, and probably will make you a little bit more accurate. Also, when you go to draw this gun from a holster, it's going to give you a reference point for your finger when you draw the gun. And I know this from past experience of carrying 26s and 27s with these on there. So the gap 4 plate, I highly recommend. You just go like that and get your shooting grip, and you'll be good to go. It'll help you lock in a better grip on this, trust me, on these baby Glocks. So there it is, guys. Let me give you a couple close-ups here. There's those big dot night sights. Tritium in both front and rear. Here's the Talon Grip. I just start over here, guys, with the Talon Grip, and I square it up over the Glock logo, and then I go from there, cut off a section of the backing around the way, like I cut this section off and then went on from there. Yeah, so there it is, guys. I'm really liking it. Got a nice, smooth trigger now. Nice, smooth trigger. It's going to help with accuracy. It's going to help at the range. This is a great self-defense gun. The Talon Grip really helps with holding the gun secure, and it's probably going to help you with some accuracy too there as well. Anytime you can hold a gun more steady and secure, you're going to be able to shoot better with that gun. So all right, guys, there it is. That is how you make your G26 and 27 rock. All right, guys, have a great weekend. This is H4T, and I'm out.